everyone. Few things are better on a chilly fall day than curling up with a good book. And if you need some fall reading suggestions, have no fear. Audrey Buller from Joseph-Beth Booksellers is here with her suggestions, and you have quite the picks this time. So let's start out with the first book. Now, this has war, this has romance, it's got a little bit of everything.
James Kestrel, which is a pseudonym.
Okay.
Yes. This just won the Edgar Award. Don't be put off. It's a rather lurid cover, which hard case crime is known for.
Right.
This is such fun. It opens in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
You go to Bangkok, you go to Hong Kong, you go all these places. Good, twisty, turny plot line, a terrific thriller. This is just a lot of fun.
You can travel all over the place while you stay inside and stay warm while you're reading.
That's it.
Now, this next one, this one is about Cincinnati.
It is. This is Peter Bronson's new one, Not in Our Town, the Queen City versus the King of Smut. Gee, who would that be? Oh gosh, you think you know a lot of things about Larry Flint. Wait till you get into this, and this is just fascinating, fascinating tales about Larry's exploits, the underworld in Cincinnati. Peter has scored a hit with this one.
And I love just reading more about the history of our city.
Absolutely. Yeah, you couldn't make Larry Flint up, I can guarantee you.
So let's talk about this next one here.
Lark Ascending by Silas House. We love Silas House. Wonderful writer, an Appalachian writer. This one, however, is a little bit of a departure for him.
Okay.
It is set in a dystopian future when Americans are looking to emigrate to a better country.
Oh, interesting.
And very few countries are willing to take them in.
Okay.
And this is Silas is a terrific writer. This is really something new for him, and I loved this.
Can you tell us where they end up, or do people have to wait
No,
and
no,
read?
no. Ireland is one of
Okay.
the very few places that is still willing to take in Americans. Yeah.
Oh, that one sounds fascinating.
It's an interesting skew
Right.
on what all is going on.
Right. So next we have visual thinking.
Temple Grandin, a lot of people know her name. She is a very well-known scholar. She also is an autistic person, has written a lot about her own experiences, and this is about people who are visual thinkers as opposed to words people, and she characterizes visual thinkers as starting at the bottom with small things and moving up to the broader picture, as opposed to getting an overview and then scaling down. And she really advocates for hands-on training in the schools, shop class, set design in a theater setting, sewing, mechanics, all of those kinds of things where people are visually solving problems. And she says we have a huge need for people with those skills.
Gosh, and what a great perspective that she has to share.
Temple is so special. She's been in the store a couple times, not in some years. She is a fascinating woman.
A lot to learn from that one.
Absolutely.
Okay, next we have Prisoners of the Castle.
Ben McIntyre. Woo! He has written a lot about espionage during the Second World War and then through the Cold War. This is about Colditz, which was the prison in Germany that was reckoned to be inescapable.
Right.
And so they put people that they didn't want to escape there. They also put their high dollar prisoners there. If you had an uncle or a father who was big in politics or high up in the military, chances are you would go to Colditz. And it's a fascinating story. In fact, people did escape from this place. There were all kinds of things going on. They were putting on theatricals. There were people who were there for years, you know. And McIntyre is such a terrific writer.
Always hidden stories.
Yep.
Okay, now last up, what do we have?
Jollof Rice and Other Revolutions by Oganyemi. She is a Nigerian writer. Jollof rice, I gather, is like a staple dish in West Africa, and it's rice with tomatoes and spices, and, and I think the Nigerians versus the Senegalese versus the Ghanaians are all like, no, my grandmother's jollof rice is better.
Right, yes.
So it's a real traditional dish. This, strictly speaking, is not a novel. It's interlinked short stories about 4 young girls at a school in Nigeria. You go back in time and hear their grandmother's stories. really, really wonderful.
So many wonderful selections here. Such a variety. You said all the good books are coming out right now.
Tis
so
the season.
Plenty to choose from. Thank you, Audrey.
Hi, thank you.